As you grow old, mama, don't despair. DJ Grace will be always there. And for you, she will always care. Every day, every month of the year. As you grow old, mama, don't despair. DJ Grace will be always there. And for you, she will always care. Every day, every month of the year. Well, this is the voice of Cushandea. And you are now locked to the Tookoff Show with the one and only DJ Grace. None can take your place. Cushandea says so. DJ Grace, them a try kill your ego. Your self-esteem, them want to tear it down. Look, you're not afraid of evil. At the most I bless the ground where you walk on. Keep the faith, DJ Grace. DJ Grace, keep the faith. And me say do Rastafari works and you'll be rewarded. Yes, I.
Welcome everybody to the interviews. Big up to all the kings and the queens. Please to share and please to invite. Alright, the artist that I'm interviewing today is Empress Dahomey and Bingy Rebel. Alright, so please to share, please to invite. Welcome one and all.
This morning, bless my children and family. Keep me from the works of the enemy. Bless me in my coming and going. Protect me from the craft of those witches. They went far into doctrine to harm me. But Father God, you placed a power in me and gave me a strong spirituality. And no one can prevent me from becoming a rising star. No one can prevent me from shining near and afar. No one can bring destruction. You are my provision. No one can plan my life. You are my final decision.
What a tune, a thing called Morning Chant by Empress Dahomey. Alright, I'm waiting for the artist to come on the line. Please to share and invite. Big up everyone that is tuning in at the moment. Big up on yourself, alright.
We love you, God. Yeah. Father, thank you for this morning. Bless my children and family. Keep me from the works of the enemy. Bless me in my coming and going. Protect me from the craft of those witches. They went far into doctrine to harm me. But Father God, you placed a power in me and gave me a strong spirituality. And no one can prevent me from becoming a rising star. No one can prevent me from shining near and afar. No one can bring destruction. You are my provision. No one can plan my life. You are my final decision. Thank you, Father God.
Alright. Big up everybody. Just waiting on the artist to come on the line, alright? Okay.
Almighty, with you in my life I claim victory. I can't pull on anything. Even those that rise up against me, no, they cannot triumph over me. Father, I glorify you each day. Without you I may have gone astray. You abundantly bless me. This is why I can humbly say, no one can prevent me from becoming a rising star. No one can prevent me from shining near and afar. No one can bring destruction. You are my provision. No one
the artist will be on the line very shortly. All right, be patient with us. All right.
Family, keep me from the works of the enemy. Bless me in my coming and going. Protect me from the craft of those witches. They went far into dark trying to harm me. But Father God, you placed the power in me and gave me your strong spirituality. No one can prevent me becoming a rising star. No one can prevent me from shining there and above. No one can bring destruction. You are my provision. No one can plan my life. You are the final decision. No one can
Day.
keep me
Good
from
morning from my side. It's like 11 in the morning now.
Grand Rising.
Yeah.
Welcome,
I want to tell you that
Empress.
our show is on Saturday night, so my phone didn't get enough juice. So I was letting
Oh,
it, yeah, so that's why I had it on the charge. I saw you, but I was letting it charging up. So, so
while we were
sorry about
enjoying the
that.
beautiful song, right? While we were enjoying your beautiful song, I must say it's a very good song. I love it.
Thank you.
Morning charge. So welcome to the interviews on the Tookoff show with DJ Grace, Tookoff boss. Good to have you here today. Just give us a little introduction, telling us who is this beautiful Empress Naomi. Dahomey.
So, Empress Dahomey, I've been doing this for, it's going on 12 years this year. I started in a band and then branched out to promoting my own reggae show. Reason being is, just that I felt like I was talented enough and I should be getting opportunities that I wasn't getting. So I promoted my own show. It's usually a big show. My first show was like 13 artists, but it's artists that was coming up and didn't have a platform of their own. So that's where I started. And from there, I went into the studio because I was writing poetry and I figured out how to flip my poetry into songs. And that's where I started. But as music and singing, I've been doing that probably since I've been walking. So I've been singing.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So tell us though, because I myself, I know it's a lot of work, but you got to be organized and just know what you want and basically know how to balance things. I want you to tell us, how do you manage being an artist? Because being an artist, you have to focus on self. But you're not only an artist, you are focusing on other artists and all of that. I want to know, how do you do it? Tell us.
Uh, well, first of all, you have to be a person that's not selfish. That's the most
Yes.
important thing. So, I'm not the type that will get information or opportunity and not share it with others if I know it can help them, because it's not gonna make me any better than them if I didn't share it with them, because my spotlight is mine.
Beautiful.
Uh, so I mean, basically, do work it during the day. During the pandemic for almost 2 years, I had a lot of time, and so since Empress the production in the past has operated as a consultant to artists, like they would need help with because I was out during MySpace those times, and then came Facebook. So a lot of artists didn't understand Facebook. And I used to help them with that, their
Mhm.
platforms and setting up their royalties, getting information on what they need to do to set up their royalties. Because I realized that in the Caribbean culture, many artists don't really understand the business side of the music industry and they get robbed, and I kind of was tired of seeing that.
Yeah.
And so I went further in educating myself. So I am still a student at Berklee College of Music. I'm pursuing a degree in music business. So I'm learning the legal side and also, how to
Yeah.
do market and promotions, and all of the above is under that one degree. So it's a lot of work, but it's good, and it's sacrifice. So basically, I have to manage my schedule. So
That
yes, sometimes I run a little late because I'm
that
tired last night, and so I fell asleep with both phones in my bed. So that's how I fell asleep. So nothing got
I
charged,
know what you're saying.
you know. So because I'm at
Beautiful,
night, I'm
beautiful,
still doing this,
beautiful.
I'm still doing the fingers, I'm still communicating, I'm still sharing and posting things. So, it's just I monitor my schedule. I have an 8-hour job. Now on my team, I have others, since we're working together, filling in, doing, you're gonna get Bingy Rebel soon. He's on my team, filling in where during the day I
Yeah.
am not able to be on Instagram. So he's there sharing a lot of information. Also, I have Miss Connie, who's my assistant from One Love Music Promotions, that's sharing information as well. So that's how that's what I do. We keep track in WhatsApp.
Beautiful.
We talk to each other often, and my artists them have to be they have to be on how should I put it, wherever their base is, whatever you should be doing, you have to be doing it. Because after a few days, if I don't see you doing it, I'll be calling you like, wait a minute, what happened?
You will. I like that. Teamwork, let the dream
You
work,
know,
right? Teamwork,
yeah,
let the
because
dream
it's for
work.
their own good as
I like that.
well. Yes, I mean,
Yes.
maybe they have a
I was
phone,
going to ask
your
you
wife.
about your support.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yes, I was going to ask you about your support team, but you somewhat answered that. So I'm going to extend it. As a female doing this, and you've been doing this so long, so you are established somewhat. Do you get any support from, like them artists, I would say veteran artists, or do you get any sponsors or anything like that? Tell us.
No,
No.
no.
No. All
I
right.
finance,
Wow, wow,
I
wow.
finance my own,
So
I finance my
you
own
kind of,
career. There is one person that's ever, since I've been doing this, that's helped me financially with my career. I have an uncle that loaned me a lot of money to go to Jamaica and finish up an album that I have released years ago. So I mean, it was a loan, so I pay him back little by little. But I have to big him. I'm not gonna call his name because other family are listening. Some people them get jealous and things. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
had one
yes, yes,
uncle
yes, yes,
that
yes.
assisted me like with that. And big ups to him. So when I get my Grammy and my gold plaques and my thing, my uncle and my father, I can say are my biggest supporters in my family. My dad, which I grew up in a
Beautiful.
house where my dad could build the big box, and my dad's a carpenter, so them big box there, me see them build from
Wow,
scratch.
wow.
When get the speaker them and put in there everything. Them little something there where them are selling at stores now. My father they make the big. You remember back in the days they were huge, and the big road where them put inside. You know what I'm saying? So my dad had one of those for himself. So
Beautiful.
I grew up with that. My dad collects records. And I have a big storage room with record right now. So every Sunday was a record playing Sunday, and it was a
Beautiful.
dancing on the veranda there for me. So I know every song. Them things.
Yeah, so that's an advantage. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. But I want to get a little deeper. Not too much on the personal side, but as an artist and in the music industry, male and female tends to have this problem. Do your other apps support you? Because I don't know why, but they tense because you're an artist. They think that, boy, I'm gonna lose you to some other artists or whatever. So tell us, do you ever come across, any little, you know, thing with you and the other app with music, or it's okay with it? We like to know.
So, so I am gonna get personal. I'm gonna make this announcement for the first time. I have never made this announcement in any
Yeah.
interview. People have asked me, and I'll
Wow.
figure out how to go around the question. I'm technically almost this month will be divorced. And if it wasn't for COVID, I would have a
Wow.
divorce party. So for all the
Wow.
fellas out there, yes, technically I am almost, I would have been before, but COVID and it dragged out and everything. So no, other half did not support
Yeah.
me. Other half caused my career to become stagnant. I'm a mother of a 5-year-old and a
Wow.
21-year, yes, and a 21-year-old, which he's great because right now he will entertain my 5-year-old. So, and he's also a musician, he's a
Sure.
drummer,
Sure.
and he's playing the bass guitar in his room most times. So yeah, it was time for
Yes.
me to take a different path, because if something is not working and it's only tearing you down, you basically have to pick up your pieces and move on. And I have he's probably gonna peek in and watch
Yes.
this, and, has his comments too, but
Yes.
that's okay.
Yes. Yes. You don't have to go too deep in things, but I want you to give, persons, artists, anyone in the music industry that is facing a similar situation like this, just give us two-step how do we deal with a situation like this?
Well, most of the time it's females, right? So I've spoken to males who've had the issue. I have a mentor. So when to answer that about icons who's ever helped me, my mentor used to travel with the Whalers, because if you know the Whalers, some of them got sick, passed away, different things. In the 90s, he toured with the Whalers. That gentleman, his name is Farmer Roots, Louis Christie, aka Farmer Roots. A lot of artists from then till now know him because he's a great guitar player. So that is my mentor that brought me in reggae music. But I've seen it happen to him
Yes.
to him. I'm not gonna tell his business, but I know personally that males experience this, not having supportive
Yes.
spouses. But for the
Yes.
female, you have to make a choice. It's no, because it just
Yes.
become a matter of, I'm going to keep it real, it's abuse on different levels. If you have someone in your life
Yes.
that it's not supportive on your endeavors, and look for every way to tear down everything that you're building, that is abuse. So see your way
Yes.
out of it. Find a way. If you're heading a lion mode, get independent, get on your feet, because sometimes two income in a household is better than one. But you have to. That situation is terrible. It can cause women to become depressed and withdrawn. And just if you're a mother, that is not a situation that you want to see your children in, because if that's the type of spouse that you have, that is not a mature individual, and that's not a good example. So if you're a mother, it's up to you to pick up and be a better example for your children, and let your children have somebody to look up to say, yes, I see my mother
Yes.
working hard,
Yes.
and that's what I have to do to make it in life. You understand what I'm saying? So I planned a long
Yes.
time ago,
That's beautiful.
before
Beautiful.
I was having children, that I will leave a legacy for my children. I'm not going to live on this earth and just go leaving nothing. I will leave a legacy for my children. I can't leave all money for my children, so
Yes.
why not? Why can't we do that for our children? You see what I'm saying? So
Yes.
move on yourself about the
Good.
situation. You know what I'm saying?
Good. I
Point
do.
blank.
I do agree with that. And also it's all selfishness as well. Is what I say, it's all
Yeah,
selfishness. Come on. Be realistic.
yeah,
Support me, I support you. It's all about support. So
exactly.
let me play about this song I was playing before. This one is called Morning Chant. Very beautiful song. Let me play it and then you tell us about this one, all right?
Yeah.
Whoa, we love you, God. Yeah. Father, thank you for this morning. Bless my children and family. Keep me from the works of the enemy. Bless me in my coming and going. wishes. They went from to love, turned to harmony. But Father God, you placed the power in me and gave me a strong spirituality. And no one can prevent me from becoming a rising star. No one can prevent me from shining there on the far. No one can bring destruction. You are my provision. No one can plan my life. You are my final decision. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you, Father God.
I love this song. It's a beautiful song. Tell us what
Thank
inspired
you.
you to write this song.
Well, the
You're
song is
welcome.
basically a prayer, DJ Grace. Because me always like my tell my father sleep with phone and everything, TV and everything. Me just that's how me drop asleep mostly. So TV's on. I wake up to the news and them strangle the gentleman, police strangling and kill him right there on the sidewalk. And that's what I was seeing on the news, and it really broke my heart. And I started saying, Father, thank you for this. That's my first word every morning. Anyway, Father, thank you for this morning is the first thing out of my mouth. But I really had to start talking about the covering for my family and my children. My 21-year-old, can just innocently be walking out there, and just because there's some people in this society think that they're more powerful than you, them just try a thing, and there goes your life and you have done nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what brought that song about. But while I started singing it, I said, wait, I want to sing this. I'm going to start write it, same time. And then I said, where do I want to go now with my career? Because everything locked down. Within that same day, I finished writing the song. And I realized, like I'm telling you, I had a lot of obstacles in my way. So no one can prevent me from becoming a rising star. I
Yeah,
had to start claiming that.
definitely.
So I put it in the song, and I after I finished with the song, I realized this can inspire so many people. A prayer turned into a song where you start claiming things, you start praying for your covering and claiming things. The song is a true story. Those who went deep into dark to do things to
Sure.
me. This is a true story. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean those um who can relate to song will relate to it, and those who feels like there's words in there that's talking at them, they will know who they are, because those who have tried different things are
Yes.
close to me but are really my enemies. They'll figure it out, but the Almighty control all of that, so I'm not worry about it. I'm just focus and move forward.
Yeah.
But that's how that song came out. That song is from my gut.
Right. I love the energy. I could feel your positive energy. I like it. And I like the motivation as well. Persistence and perseverance. You will reach there. Let me ask you a question, If you could change one or two things in the music industry or rearrange, what would that be?
Hmm. First of all, I prefer a fair record than this digital age. That's the first thing. And it was
Yeah.
talked about as to whether or not they will come back and start making records. The material they used to make records with, they can't. They don't have enough of it. That's really happened. I learned this in college. That's what really happened why they stopped making records. I went to CD. I know we're in this digital age, which it seems easier to get your things out on the platform, but you're making less money. So it's like I already talked
Yes.
to the music rights
Mhm.
organization to find out how much millions of streams do you need in order to accomplish some proper revenue. So it takes more work to get revenue out of the music industry right now. So right now is the shows them are do it,
Yes.
and we already know the
Mhm.
pandemic prevents us from doing that. So that's the one thing I will change.
Yeah.
Secondly, the radio stations, they need to know that being that records are not being sold, you have to deal with the artists as such. If records are not being sold, Why do you need $500 a month just to play one song? And to me, to anybody who's doing it, I hope not to offend anyone. That's very unreasonable. If you're promoting the artist as far as getting the artist out on many other platforms, you're doing the work, you're doing the research, and making the connections. That's a different thing. That's marketing. But just to play a song on the radio, first of all, radio stations should be getting sponsorships from the listeners. We should not be killing the artist in pocket to play a song, because if artists never write music, radio station wouldn't have song. We have to work together. So I'm not saying radio DJs not supposed to make any money, but we can compromise somewhere in this song. Be more reasonable. I hope
Definitely.
those who are listening can pick
Yeah.
sense out of this. And let's come on now, let's make this happen.
More.
And yeah, and it's, to tell you the honest truth, it's in my culture that this happens more, because when I tell people that I know that's in American music industry, how much money me have to send God Jamaica to play one song? They say, "Why you pay? Why do you have to pay them? Why do you have to pay them?" And I'm like, well, I'm asking myself the same question, but that's how they have it set up. That's their system, and it's hard to break it now because we spoil them and keep on paying them this money. Artists will
Right.
stop do it. There's another way, you know.
But the fact about that, yeah, you have a good point, because I do have an issue with that in terms of the amount of money they charge. I don't have a problem with anybody that charges, because I look at it, because I'm an artist too, yeah. I go to the studio, yeah. I pay to voice my song, to mix my song. Everything costs money and it's time. So if I'm going
Yeah,
to send my tune to somebody and they even charge me a bit, I don't really moan, but this big lump sum of money, it is not right. Get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
we have to still remember that we're in a money system, yeah. Where we And the fact about it, nobody really do nothing these days for free. You get what I'm saying? Your main fact of your time is not free, especially, and you do have some persons who are promoting, and that is what they do. Like, that's basically their job. You get what I'm saying? They do have another nine to
Right.
five come in, so they take this thing, do it. But my problem is the arm and the leg. It's like, whoa, because I'm an
Yeah,
artist as well, and I have to be playing, you know. Big up to some of the artists that would charge me, but I don't mind paying because I play. But the lump sum of money, that is my problem. You get what I mean? I said the lump sum of money, and some
right.
of them they don't even want to pay the song if you don't pay them. You get what I'm saying? No,
Even
that's
if
an
it's
issue
even if
again. You get what I say?
D- DJ Grace, even if the song is great, they're not playing it if you don't pay them. And then DJ Grace, I have run into DJs where them say, yeah man, me play a song. And me say, all right, me gonna send you something. And then we say, no, Empress, you don't have to bother with that. Me good right now, no. And I appreciate that. And I still send it. And they play the song for however long they feel like. So you do still have some good artist people out there. You see what I'm saying? DJ King Kenny is one of them, because DJ King Kenny has been promoting my team from last year. Okay? And last year, I didn't have it to give DJ King Kenny what he deserved. And Morning Chant went to be one of the most favorite songs on his radio station. And his network is wide. You see, so I stick with one person. I just deal with DJ King Kenny because I know he got my back. You know what I'm saying? I trust him with my career, and it's not too many people that I trust with my career. So big up yourself, DJ King Kenny, and everything what you're doing. And big up yourself, DJ Grace, too, for doing
Yes,
this.
most definitely.
Yeah,
Most
I
definitely.
appreciate that.
We have to give and take. That's it. Life is a balance, but some people don't understand. Some people just like to
Yeah.
receive, but they don't want to give. Life is about,
Mm-hmm.
give and take. Beautifully. So tell us, Empress Dahomey, have you ever been on any
Yeah.
tours, anything like that? Or do you have any, well, I would ask if any tour coming up soon, as you was telling us about the pandemic and everything is standstill right now. So tell us, have you been on any shows, any tours, anything like that?
Oh my goodness. I've been on a lot of shows because, like I was telling you, I played in a band to begin with. So we used to have a lot of shows here in the United States. I have sung on a reggae festival. They no longer have it, but it was Woodbury Reggae Fest because the gentleman died. We used to have that. Rest in peace. Um, but I shared that platform with King Yellowman that year, and that was an awesome experience because when I was done performing and King Yellowman, it was day two. It's a 2-day show all weekend. He was the last one, and my road manager was with me at the time, and King Yellowman was calling me back to the stage. I heard him keep saying Empress, but I thought it was just a big me up a car. I just had to leave before him. And my road manager said, Empress, you know, see King Yellowman call you back on the stage. I said, eh? We said, with the mic there. We just run on. I do have pictures of it. Let's run back. I was backstage, let's run back out from the stage. And it was an awesome, awesome experience. And then, you know, afterwards, I didn't really get to vibe with him because we had to go back. We were leaving at the time. So that was a good experience. But I was on an island tour one time. Spring I had a production where he put on, I don't know if you ever heard of Spring Eye. He's out in the Caribbean. He's from Jamaica. I did that. I believe that was like 2016 because my baby was 6 months old and she came on one of the shows in the grill because I was determined that, you know, I had to take her with me. And if I didn't have nobody to watch her at any one of these shows, she was coming with me. And so she was the baby for the team, man. Yeah. So
Nice, nice.
I've done a lot of stage performance, but the thing is that my stage performance didn't just start with my music career. I've been doing stage from I was young, you know. I always was in some kind of theatrical. I dance. I haven't danced recently, but I've danced at one of the biggest
Okay.
theater in Connecticut called the Bushnell Theater. I danced there 2 years in a row with a dance company. We did all type of cultural dance and things like that. Um, I'm gonna go back and do some of those things for exercise purpose, but I've been on
Sure.
the stage for a long time. I love the stage. It doesn't scare me. I just
Okay.
can't wait to go back.
Beautiful. All right. As you say, you love the stage. Are you a bowl artist? Because with me, yeah. If I go to a function, if I go to a function and I'm there, I am heading to the DJ. You get what I'm saying? I'm heading to the DJ and I'm like, I have a song. I want you to play it for me, and I will be there until my song play. I don't know. Do you go to function? Do you let them know that you're an artist, or you just rest back and enjoy the show or whatever? Tell us.
I'm laid back. I'm laid back.
Oh,
Um, I'm laid back on opportunities. It's not because I'm not a go-getter. I'm a go-getter when I need to be. Oh, Dane Williams, big up yourself. That's my cousin. He's a musician too, Westmoreland. Um, so I'm laid
okay,
back. If I
lovely.
go to a function, it's usually somebody that come and discover me in the corner. I say, Empress D, you there? You know, but I'm laid back. We usually got function and I. When I tell you because I want to enjoy. If I go out, I'm gonna go to perform. I want to enjoy myself. But if I'm listed to perform there, I'm good
Okay,
already, and I don't care if you put me first, second, last, whatever. Just when you call my name, I'm ready all the time, always ready. But you know, I'm laid
okay.
back.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. I do. I guess that's some humbleness. You know, I try to remain, but that's me.
Well, just bear in mind, yeah. Just bear in mind, if ever you and DJ Grace go to a function, I'm going to make sure you go and take that mic. So you bear in mind, because I'm not laid back at all. I want to be heard. You get-
So,
Oh
so
my gosh. Wow, wow, wow.
It usually happens, DJ Grace, where I try for Ida and somebody always say, Empress D. Oh, I don't know, say Empress D there. And then I'll end up with the mic, you know. But yeah,
Oh, wow.
hope pray. Yes, I am shy. I am shy, but I'm a beast on the stage. It's a different energy. It's, you
Wow.
know, when I'm on the stage. Yeah, but I am
Wow.
shy.
I would like to see an action. Wow, I love that. I love that. So have you ever done any collaboration? If not, who would you like to do with? Who would you like to do a collab with?
So I've done collab. Shaki Murray, big up yourself. I've done collab with um hold on a second. My brain. Hold on. But anyway, me and King Kenny working on a collab right now, right? But I've done collab with
Oh, wow.
how can I forget Jatonda? I'm a good friend and I forget his name. You ever hear nothing like this yet? Too much I go on. Jatonda.
It's
I do
happening.
have a collab with Jatonda. The song is called Freedom. It is on my YouTube page. Jatonda is from under David O's, which is Capotam label. So me and King Kenny working on one
Yeah.
right now. It's gonna be a hot love song. But I would love this artist on my
Sure.
show last night. I was playing his song. And this artist, I know him from before, not personally, but we shared like the same group one time. We're in the same group when he was just starting out. And Mortimer is like he went on Rebel Salute and took off. Like the year before pandemic, I was just saying this last night, I watched Mortimer with him big bongo dread and everything, and I'm like, this artist is so talented, and Mortimer, I know him, you know what I'm saying? And I would love to do
Wow.
a collab with this
Wow.
gentleman. Look him up, Mortimer, bad artist.
Okay.
And I'm like, where is he?
Okay.
You know? But I haven't seen him since the pandemic started. You know, some people just a chill or whatever, you know, but that's the artist I would love to do a
All right.
collab because
Yes,
he,
yes, yes.
yeah, have the same style as me. I really love that
And
artist.
I'm sure he will be elated to have a collab with you. You were very talented. He couldn't turn that down. Most definitely. So I'm going to play another song for you. This one is called Only You. Another big song.
Yeah.
All right. Big up to all the queens and the king of the place. That's Bossa Share. We're talking to Empress Dahomey. All right. Soon we're going to talk to Bingy Rebel. Big up to King Kenny that made the link. All right.
Baby, the way you hold me, so gently squeezing me, touch me right, you're so tickle me.
Touch me right. I like that song here. Touch me right here, so tickle me. I like that song here.
There's no water running, the river not stop to flow. I never felt love like this before. Only you can make me feel brand new. Yeah. Only you can make ooh, only you. Baby, the way you hold me, so gently squeezing me, touch me right, you're so tickle me, say so. No water running, the river not stop to flow. I never felt love like this before. Only you can make me feel brand new. Yeah. Only you can raise my body temperature and cause me to subdue. Only you, darling, only you.
Big tune this. Big tune. Tell us about this one, Miss
All
Dahomey.
right. But DJ Grace, I'm gonna explain something to you. 2022 is the year that Dahomey is coming out in every way. because I've held back so many
Yes.
things
Yes.
because of shyness or people bashing me or, the jealousy thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you all this song came about, but it's personal, right? I used to date a
Yes.
gentleman years ago. I was 19-year old. He was my first everything. Um, he was older than me, and just so y'all know, I'm not no overnight nothing. Me not new to this. Okay? My ex-boyfriend
Yes.
is from that group called Joe Public, and they sing this song, You Have to Live and the American version. Along with when Chris Cross was
Yes.
out them time, they had a big hit Grammy Award winning song. My ex-boyfriend is in that group. And so we still talk, and it's, now when I became single, we talk more. And he gave me a lot of advice about the music industry. And this is how this song come about, because that was the gentleman that, just made me lit up every time. So
Sure.
um,
Sure.
we reminiscing about things that we did and how things we enjoyed together and stuff like that. And I wrote this song. I told him, I said, I'm gonna write a song about us and it's gonna be a hit, right? And I wrote the
Sure.
song and
Sure.
sent it to him.
Yes.
And so that's how it's a true story. This song is really, really a true story. And because of music industry and his life is so busy and everything, he was traveling a lot. So we were dating for like 5 years and no one knew I was dating this person. And then, now we're like,
Wow.
we could have worked it out because the passion is still there, but we're older now, and so we moved on to other things, and we just enjoy each other's conversation and good memories. And that's how the song came about. That's really how the song came about, called
Wow.
Only You. Touch me right
Yes.
there, so tickle me over there. So, when you're young and you have a first love
Sure.
and a first everything, that is the best experience in your life, especially if it's somebody that treats you well. So, this gentleman treated me
Yes.
well, and I had a lot of experience. I met other celebrities in Manhattan, and, it was great. I had a good life.
Sure. I love it. I love it. Lord of mercy. Right there. So tell us now what's next from Dahomey. What's your next plan? What's next? What's next? Tell us.
Well, King Kenny is working on a tour for Empress D production team. Um, so we're waiting on that. So, we have to wait to see what is going on in the pandemic. But another reason why I'm not afraid to share any details about my life is because I am working on a book. So there's some juicy things
Okay.
that gonna be in the book. So I'm just introducing it to everyone right now. It's many, many years. I started the idea as a book, about a book, like since, oh my goodness, I'm going back 2007. And I started the book and I put it down, and it was gonna be too costly when I reached out for some assistance with it. And I'm just gonna take some other avenues, and hopefully I'll get the funds together to do it. But I believe that my story can inspire another woman to be
Yes.
empowered to do great things. So this is why I can't be afraid to share some things, because more things gonna be in the book.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. Beautiful,
And
beautiful. I love that.
people are
I'm
gonna be
impressed.
asking questions.
Wow. Yes, yes. So, if we want to get your music, where can we go to get your music? Empress Dahomey.
So first of all, I'm on every platform. Um, I think I have 6 songs out there right now. I used to have an album out there called Empowered. You used to be able to get it on Amazon,
Yeah.
but I think we pulled it down. And so I'm taking some of those songs, I'm gonna remix them for a different album, probably Empowered 2. But
Okay.
my first album was Empowered because I believe that I'm empowered. I believe that I'm empowered to do things,
Yeah.
because the things that I've came through, it has to be. You have to be empowered in some way I know
Yes.
everybody goes through things, but
Yes.
DJ Grace have never let anything stop me at any time. And I even have a good friend that I grew up with
I
since
love that.
sixth grade. And one day she said to me, she said, how do you reinvent yourself every time after episodes?
Yeah.
And it's just like you just have to say to yourself, okay, this happened, but let's take this now, and this is coming out of it. So let's let something great now work out, because this has anything that happened in your life, this is for anybody. It's to get you to another level. Even if it seems like it's
Yes.
devastating, it's to get you to another level. So, I was gonna name the book Empowered, but I changed that. But I'm not gonna tell anybody the book name yet. So, but
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
that's what's gonna be happening. But hopefully we're gonna be going on tour. We'll see, but King Kenny will have all that information,
Oh, beautiful,
once he's
beautiful. Big up King Kenny every
decided.
time.
Yeah.
So at this moment, do you want to give any special big ups? You can go ahead and do so.
So basically, yeah, big up Father God first, because I am giving me the strength every day to do what I do and keep doing it. My dad always, I forget, big up King Kenny, big up yourself, DJ Grace, you, to my whole team, Sheldon, Bingy, Miss Connie, Wendy, Ensha, out of many band, that's my band. Everybody big up on yourself, because out of many band we started since 2013. And when I wasn't an easy person, them deal with me same way. So big up on yourself with that. Big up Wendy on my team, who helped me to learn how to calm and deal with things and stuff. So big up everybody that supported Empress the production, and myself, that believed in me from then until now, because this is the year that Empress Dahomey definitely is going to shoot it to the moon. I'm going to surprise everybody, because I've
Yes.
been sitting back and allowing everyone else to shine. But now is not the time to
Yes.
sit back. Now is the time for me to push and go out. I know Sir King Kenny always remind me that. Empress D, remember yourself, because I always push everybody first. So this is a year to remember myself. And this is a year
Yes.
to not be afraid to share, because anything that I'm going to say is going to encourage someone. You're always going to have the naysayers and the critics.
Yes.
But I think most of the things that I say, 99.95% of the time, is going to encourage someone.
Most definitely. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Yes, my sister. It's your year, man. You go ahead and shine as bright as the sun. It's your time. Yes, what I say? So just do
My
what you have to
time.
do and just keep on doing it. Let nothing stop you. I love your spirit. I love your energy. I love your motivation and your persistence. Go ahead. And you have a good heart. And that is what we need. You understand? And I can feel like, I can relate to you. You have a saying, do unto others as you like them do unto you. And you're sowing
Right.
good seed, so you
Exactly.
shall reap good. Just keep on doing what you're doing. All right. So all the best for you and your team and all your endeavor, my sweetheart. So definitely we're gonna talk again, because I would just sit and listen to you all day, but we have to talk to Bingy Rebel. So we are gonna love you and leave you. What a pretty smile. She pretty. Nice, pretty black empress, I
Thank
must
you.
say. Pick up yourself, queen,
That's make
and
the
we
man
talk
them know
again
say me
soon.
sing, but out there. That's make the man them know say me out there now, not
You're
true.
single. Lord of mercy. I hope you know what you just did, because right now your inbox are go full. I hope you can deal with it.
Them do that already. I only for blocking me have to do sometime. Cause them sometimes me get all kind of body parts in there.
Oh no. Oh no. Guys, come on now. Please be decent. This is a decent lady. Please be nice. Put on your best suit. All
You
right,
know?
Empress.
Decent picture.
Dahomey.
All
Enough
right,
love,
love
enough
you, DJ
respect.
Grace. You continue doing what you're doing as well, okay? And I'm gonna stay locked
All
in, even
right.
though me I cook right now, and go and listen to the show.
You like how the patch during the interview though. You like how the patch during the interview
Me
though.
turn it down for low and tell my son to watch it. You know them thing there. We
All
raise the
right
pit
then. All
them to
right
cook
then.
to
You're
it.
smart. Wise lady, right? All right, queen. Pick up yourself. All right. See you soon.
All right,
Bye.
bless up. Yeah, man.
All right. What a beautiful lady. That is Empress Dahomey. Lord of mercy. Nice talking with her. Okay, my people. Big up to all the kings and queens that's pleased to share. We're having an interview. My next interview is with Ras. Bingy Rebel. Okay?
Well, this is the voice of Cushion Day at the Volcano Trumpet, and you are now locked to DJ Grace on the Tookoff Show. You don't know? Lock in. Tell a friend.
Yes, them should have known. I didn't give everybody go. Nobody hear me out. Well, me nah go down a music idolizing bad man. Me nah go down a music glorifying God man. Nobody feel me come no do some gun song. But them the kind of music machine up the nation. Me say me nah go down a music idolizing God man. Me nah go down a music idolizing bad man. Well, nobody feel me come no do some gun song. Them the kind of music machine up the nation. Me say them drop with them rifle, drop in me Bible. Circle them is me and three of me disciples. And from the mid, them point it on the stick. Backfire upon them and them sing one get it. And all now the rebel you not have to touch it. Me burn out the bad mind them and hypocrite. Me say me nah go do no music idolizing bad man. Me nah go do no music glorifying God man. Nobody feel me couldn't do some gun song. But them the kind of music machine up the nation. Me say me brother them, family them.
All right, we soon pull back this one. We soon pull back this
Just
one. Welcome, Bingy Rebel. You know when I get this tune, I was just
blessing
loving
and greetings.
it. Hold on a minute. I was just loving this tune, but I decided I wasn't gonna play it until the interview. A big fan this. Anyway, so welcome Bingy Rebel to the interviews with DJ
Thank you
Grace.
very much.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great, We're outside because we have to out here keep the table turning. We've been out here a long time from morning, so you catch me on the outdoor today. But I'm still here for the interview, and it's always a pleasure to be here. It's great to be here.
Thank you so much. So where you're connecting from?
Well, right now I'm connected in London, so we are in London City. I'm out in the country at the moment because we're networking with the work, as you know. Say we have to keep as I said, keep the table turning. So we're out
Yes.
in the country, but I'm based in London, so we're quite local. You know what I mean? Originally, say I'm from Jamaica, from a parish called Clarendon, and a little town called Rock River. So that's where we're originally from. So we've been out of Clarendon and been into London City from a tender age of about, 15 or so. So we've been here a while.
Okay, beautiful. So tell us, who first identify you as an artist?
Tell you, I'm a musical brother them, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a musical brother them same place here in London town, which is a musical brother called J. Dweet, Branksman, and Chiganam. We are IG now, we come from the same end. So say unity is strength, and we all doing the same thing together and musically. So them give I the strength and me give them the strength and make me know say I can do it. So we just do it, do it to the people them.
Beautiful. All right, this song you have here, so now Bingy Rebel, No Bad Man. Tell us about this one, please. I'm going to play it again.
As you said, we grew up in a time in London City where we see a lot of young life lost through violence, and we grew up in a part of London where it's happening regular. So we see these things, and as a parent myself, I have children, and I don't want those things to happen to my children. So you have to take a stand and you have to speak out on these things, make people realize that even though it's around us, we're not supportive of it, So that's how that song came about. And really and truly, as I said, with my musical brothers, we just put it together and get it recorded. And Great One, which is the producer of this song, He's the one who produced this song, and we just put it out on the road because, as you say, it's a great song from great one, you know.
Most definitely. Let me play the song again.
Yes, them should have known. I've been giving it on the go. Nobody hear me out. Well, me nah go do no music idolizing bad man. Me nah go do no music glorifying God man. Nobody feel me could no do some gun song. But them the kind of music machine up the nation. Me say me nah go do no music idolizing God man. Me nah go do no music idolizing bad man. Well, nobody feel me could no do some gun song. Them the kind of music machine up the nation. Me say them drop with them rifle, drop in me Bible. Circle them is me and three of me disciples. And from the myth, them pant it on the stick. Backfire upon them and them sing one get it. And all now the rebel you not have to touch it. Me burn out the bad mind them and hypocrite. Me say me nah go do no music idolizing bad man. Me nah go do no music glorifying God man. Right? Nobody feel me couldn't do some gun songs. But them the kind of music machine up the nation. Me say me brother them, family them. Never switch, never stitch for none of them. Me never itch when a little thing need me send. She said I bless me so me go bless them. Help out my family, me help out my friend. All who not clean all the time will tell. Oh, Jaja help me step away from them. That's why me say me not go do no music idolizing but
Powerful message in this song. Now do no music idolizing gun song bad man. I'm telling you, what a message. What a
no,
message. Rebel, I love it. I love it. So
which
tell
is
us,
right.
who you're inspired by? Which artists who
You
inspire you?
know, a
Who
lot
you,
of artists inspired me, you know. Anthony B is one of the artists who inspired me a lot. Anthony B. Also inspired by a lot of other good artists in the business because I try to be inspired by the best and by the people who are doing positiveness in the music and try to teach and uplift people. I try to be inspired by those people. So anyone really and truly is trying to inspire the younger generation or even the older generation. Once it's positive and the message is good, I will be always inspired by them, you know? So all the ones before us or before me, of course, they put in the work and lay the foundation. So they're a big inspiration of what we're doing now.
yes. Beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. So tell us, as an upcoming artist, I know it can be a little rough, a little rocky. I want you to tell us about your journey, some of the things you have to go through as an upcoming artist.
Well, some of the things that me personally face is like going to the studio and you'll be at the studio all night to voice a song and end up leaving the studio and don't even go in the voicing room because one may not believe in your potential or your ability to do what you came to do. So you kind of put on the back bench. So that happened many a times. And those are one of the things that forced me to kind of get my own environment where I can record my own songs from my own in my own environment. And I started that until I find someone where I can work with them and they can work with me, which I actually found now, and we are in the process of doing that. So that's a good look on my part. But as I said, a lot of obstacles. You go to the stage show also, you'll be seems like no one wants to give you your chance to perform or even pass the mic. You have to, it's a crab in a barrel situation sometimes where, organize, it need to be organized better than that. Yeah, so
Definitely.
those are some of the things. But because we focus and we know what we want, we don't make those things put us off because we are sort of person who, once we know what we want, we're going to go and get it anyway because we believe in ourselves and our abilities. So for the people them who don't believe in us or believe in me, I will definitely prove them wrong. Musically, that's what we're here to do and we are going to do it, you know?
I love that. I love that. Beautiful. Good encouragement that. I'm gonna ask you if you could change or rearrange one or two things in the music industry, what will that be?
One of the things I personally will rearrange is the lyrical content of what some of the younger artists are now putting out. As I said, I'm a parent and we have to think of the future of the younger generation, and what we teach them is what they're going to learn because everything they do is what they learn from us. They didn't born becomes bad. They didn't born to do, they learn it from us. who teach them, whether through the music or physical doings. So basically, as I said, just the lyrical content is one of the main things I would change in the music. So that's one of my big point.
Beautiful, beautiful. So tell us, do you ever get any chance to tour or to do any type of shows?
I've done a couple local shows like London. I've done the Carnival. I've done a couple local shows again within the pub scene. Um, but I haven't done any big shows abroad or any big tours as yet. It's upcoming. It will happen soon. Because as I said, we persistence and we believe in our dreams and what we're doing. So I know it will happen. It's just a matter of when the pandemic is over and the world is opening up the right way. Because as I said, DJ Grace, we were kind of sitting on our talents because we put family first, try to grow up the youths them, make sure they're focused and make sure we're there for them. Because we know once you take on the road, it take away a lot of family time. So
Yeah.
those were my focus. Now my kids are grown up to a level where they're quite independent, where it gives me some more free time for myself to focus on what I really love to do, which is the music. So
Yeah.
now we're putting in the work. We got the time to put in the work, and I'm now working with Empress D Production, which she stay on top of things. She don't ease up. You know, if we mess about, she will be on our heels. So so when you got good
Wow.
person in your corner, you just have to put in the work and just do what you got to do. Yeah, just do
Beautiful,
what you got to do. You know
beautiful.
what I mean?
Big up Empress one more time for that. I love that. Absolutely. Apart from your theme with Empress D, how what is your support system
Yeah.
like? Does your spouse support your music? Does your family support you, your friends? Does other artists support your music?
Yeah, well, the support system, I get a lot of support from the other artists, them, as my peers. I'm not gonna lie about that. And my friends also. When you come on to your partner wise, support the support is weak and that point in terms of sometimes I don't feel they believe in your dream, or they don't feel you're going to get where you're supposed to be. So I don't feel that sense of support. Oh, it should really connect. But we're still doing it, and we don't make that put us off or deter us from what we really supposed to be doing. Because once you believe in yourself, don't.
Yes, yes, that's true. I love that. Good encouragement.
Yeah,
Beautiful. I love that. Good encouragement. You just know what you want and you just go after it. I love
yeah. You
that.
just have to know what you want
So,
and just keep
yeah,
going at it.
that
Yeah, you
is
know what I
it.
mean. Because we've
Absolutely.
been doing the
So,
music
have
for
you
a long
done
time,
any
DJ.
collaborate? Okay, go ahead. Go
Collaboration,
ahead. Go
I,
ahead.
I
Yeah.
haven't have any official I haven't have any official release collaboration as yet, but the collaboration they're definitely coming. I've got a couple unreleased collaboration which will be out in the right space of time. But yeah, they're coming. They're not out as yet, but they will be there. No, they're coming,
All right.
definitely.
All right. Bingy Rebel. Let me ask you a question. I should have asked Dahomey this question in a man. Sure, man, but it's okay. Are you an on-the-spot artist
Yeah.
or you're an artist that have to listen to a rhythm and makes it forget a tune? Or you are on-the-spot artist? Tell us.
Nah, nah, man, on the spot and on the spot we do it on the spot same way, man. As we say, we get the training from our musical brothers, big up J do it, big up Branks, man. Them always in my corner for a long time, you know what I mean? Music was always in me, but them help bring it from the front page forward out. So on the spot
Beautiful,
them teach me to
beautiful.
do that.
All right. I love that answer, and I'm glad you're on the spot as well because I want you to do something for me right now. I want you to make a little song about DJ Grace and the Tookoff show.
About DJ Grace and the Tookoff show. Alright. DJ Grace, you are run the place. Say DJ Grace stay in her own lane. Yeah, DJ Grace, no girl can talk in the face. Watch her. Natural black woman, I could see that. DJ Grace is a black woman and I could see that. A true empress and she no idiot. Say from 1,000 miles the Bingy stay and see that. Tell her say she just elegant when she touch out. Cause no breast and no bottom no left out. Natural black woman. You know what I mean? DJ Grace and the Tookoff show. So you go big
Drop
girl like
like
ready
it's
to.
hot. Like it. That sound like a nice dub plate, Bingy Rebel. Sound like a nice little dub.
That's cool. Anytime, anything you say in a
Like it.
DJ Grace.
Sure, sure. I've been following my show for quite some time now,
So
and
you go in a,
the connection is sorry. Okay.
definitely.
Yeah, I love what the connection means because I realize that you've been following my show for time, especially when I'm in the culture segment. I realize that you give us strong support there, and I was watching you. I said, if I wonder if I'm an artist, and I don't know if I reach out to you, but I was planning to reach out to you, and then King Kenny just met the link. So you say it happened
Yeah.
because I realized that you was into the culture
Yeah,
side,
man.
and I like that. Is what I said?
I'm I'm supporting your
Go
platform
ahead.
for a long time. You know what I mean? Way before way before the pandemic come in, I was always on your platform because you've been there. You know, you've been there and you put in the work, DJ Grace. So that's where we're talking about. When you
Yeah.
put in the work, it will pay off one day. And DJ Grace did it and prove it to us all. And right now, you're in your own lane. You have your own space. You know, if you're in nobody face, nobody can come trace. You know what I mean? So pick up yourself and keep doing it. I respect and we admire it. You know what I mean? We see it from here, and a lot of others seeing it and see the work you have put in. So you're an inspiration to me also.
Beautiful. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you so
definitely
much. Thank you
inspiration
so
to me
much.
also,
I want
DJ
you to
Grace.
give
So
I love your reasoning. I want you to give a little encouragement for other upcoming artists like yourself. Can we go through the struggles? I want you to just give them a word of
well,
encouragement.
well, what I would say to them, believe in yourself, first of all, artists, whatever your craft is or whatever you're doing, believe in yourself. Don't let no one tell you you cannot achieve or you cannot reach to your goal. And persistency is always the key. You can't be doing it this week and don't do it next week
Yes.
and don't do it next month. You got to be persistent and continue your journey. And your support network will grow because even the people who's not supporting you today, they're looking, they're watching, and eventually they're going to be your supporters. They're going to be in your corner. But a lot of people don't get in your corner until they see you actually going up the ladder. So just be persistent
Yes.
and continue to do what you're doing and just work hard at it. Stay focused, keep out of trouble, keep out of the hands of the system, and you'll be okay.
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love your reasons. I see your comment, Bingy Rebel. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you want to get your music, how can we get your music, Bingy Rebel?
You can find me on all major platforms such as iTunes, Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, got some songs over there. So all the major platforms and even some of the ones that we're not really familiar with. I'm sure if you type in Bingrable, you'll find it. Or if you Google me, you'll have lots of connections towards the different platforms because you can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all those platforms that you
Everything.
can find
Beautiful.
Bingrable. So you just have to.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. I want to say a big
Beautiful.
shout out to King Kenny as well, because he give her a lot of strength and a lot of support. You know what I mean? And big up
Yes.
Shakin Murray is like a musical brother all the way over there in Germany. Big him up same way. You know what I mean? That connection is like real.
Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm.
I want you to tell us, one thing about Bingy Rebel that we don't know and you think that we should know today.
One thing about me that they don't know. Uh, what I would say is this is nothing to boast about, but it's the truth. Tell you them to stay in school, because when I was growing
Yes.
up, I run away from school a lot. A lot I used to run away from school. Reason being, I'm a sort of person who don't like to be beaten. And I used to get a lot of that in school because I was school in Jamaica for most of the years. So you know what it's like there. If you don't do your homework, if you don't do certain things, if you talk to the teacher a certain way, a beating, and my mother was just as bad. So if I rude at school and teacher beat me, my mother beat me too. So sometimes I used to get some serious lick DJ Grace
Yeah.
that I'm afraid to go to school because I can't sit down the way they lick them are soaking on me. You know what I mean? So those are the things. So stay in
Yeah.
school and just focus on your education, achieve your goal, and just come out and do what you need to do. So a
Beautiful.
lot of
Good,
them never
good.
know some used to
Good
run away from
encouragement.
school because of beating.
Okay. Unruly, right? Unruly. Don't we all
Unruly.
were?
Unruly. That's how the name comes about, you know. In
Big up
real life, that's
yourself.
how the name Rebel comes about. The name Rebel comes about through that because I
Yes.
was really unruly. Yeah. And it's my unruliness why I'm here in this country, to be honest. Because my mother wanted to get rid of me so bad. I guess she wanted to save me. Let's put it that way. She wanted to save me, so
Uh-huh.
she get me here.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow. All right, talking about being in the UK right now,
yeah.
how is it for you as a artist, you know, a reggae artist, and you're in the UK? How is it for you? What are the struggles? As a Do you consider yourself as a UK
Well,
artist or
no, I don't consider myself as a UK artist because we're doing music on a global level and we're doing music on a worldwide basis. We're not doing music just for the UK, or we're not just doing music just for the islands. We're dealing with the world, and
yes,
we're rounded. So we're doing music rounded where everybody can listen. The music I want to do is the music we can play in every environment. When my grandma is around, when my children is around,
yes,
when the church pastor come to preach on a Sunday, those kind of music where you can play in any environment. I don't want to do music where when your kids are around you have to turn it down, or when your mother is around you can't play it. You know, those kind of music is not what I'm trying to push. At the end of the day, I am not perfect.
yes.
I will make mistake. I may even sing a song that some may say, oh, you say you're not going to do that. But each one teach one, and we have room to grow. You know, but the aim is to keep it positive
Beautiful,
and to keep it
beautiful.
clean and to sing music that's gonna uplift the people and uplift the younger generation. You know what I mean? And sorry for the
Yes,
darkness. I tried to
thank you
give you some
so
light. I
much,
threw it
Bingy
out here
Rebel.
and you know it go already.
Okay, I'm not going to punish you because me know say out there cool like a freezer. So what me happy to do now is big up your fans them. What
No,
do you
is
want
that
to say to your
is,
fans at this
is,
moment, Bingy Rebel?
well, I want to say big respect to everyone who's been supporting my music, everyone who's believing me, everyone who's in my corner, and all who don't believe in being rebel. Just watch the space because I'm coming with positive music. So if you don't like positive music, you're not gonna like me. Because I'm not gonna tell the woman them about honor themselves. I'm not gonna tell them about if you go bust up no gun and kill off no youth. You understand? So if you know them the kind of music that the world I look for, them not gonna want you being givable. You understand, DJ Grace? But love to all of the people who support me. I appreciate it. Continue to support me. Look out for the new songs them. They're coming soon. I mean, they're in the lab working and there's a little delay at the moment. That's why they're not really out yet, but they are coming soon. So look out for the new songs. And I mean, a lot of songs will be coming. And further to that, I will be looking forward to working on an EP, which I would like to put up further down in the air. But you'll be updated as it goes along on that. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
beautiful. When that time draws closer, nearer, we could have a next interview. You could talk about that EP. All right. So I'm going to big you up, Bingy Rebel at this moment. I'm
definitely.
going to let you come out of the
Definitely.
cold. I know you're cold. Big up yourself, you know, just keep on doing what you're doing,
You
keep
know,
on
say,
being
me not cool, you
positive,
know.
and you know what you
Personally, me
want,
not cool, but big up
and that's
yourself.
most important. Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
most definitely.
Okay. You
No,
well
I'm not
cook up and
cold. I'm not.
everything.
I'm not.
That's good.
I'm well padded. Yeah, I'm well padded. But as you know, I'm
Well
on the
padded.
work, and I still got a couple of hours to go. So yeah. And people, we work hard. You know,
Okay,
we're up on the
okay.
ground. We've been
Yes.
out here since 5 o'clock this morning, and we're still out here. You understand?
Wow. 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 That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good. So at this moment, Bingy Rebel, so I'm big you up. I just want to tell you to keep on doing what you're doing. You know what you want, and that's the first step. You got to know what you want. You get what me I say and start
definitely.
working on it.
Def-
It's not about how you're gonna achieve or you're gonna get it. You just need to see it and just know say
yeah,
you're working towards it. and everything will fall into place. So big up
All
yourself
right.
and this a tune, this big tune here, make a rub it out for the Tookoff show. You saw me, I said Bingy Rebel.
Much love. Much love.
Definitely.
Big up my whole team. Big up my whole Empress D production team. Big up
Definitely.
DJ Guest, the Tookoff boss. Big up King Kenny. Big up all my supporters, all the people who in my corner. And big up all the people who are support good music.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
All right. So I'm gonna love you
Bless
and
up.
leave you now. And we're gonna talk very soon again. All right. Take care of yourself.
Blessings,
And
yeah?
you stay safe now, yeah, brother? More blessings. Be more.
Yes, man. Bless up.
See you later.
More
Bye.
love, more love.
All right, everybody, that was Bingy Rebel. Very interested. Follow Bingy Rebel out there on our digital platform. Also, uh, Empress Dahomey. Check her out, and please, I'm asking you, kings. I'm calling you kings. I'm calling you gentlemen. Please to be kind, nice, and gentle. She's a lady, and please approach her as such. Don't go in her inbox and be rude, okay? You see, she's a whole queen, right? All right, remember drop back that song here from Bingy Rebel.
Yes, them should have now. I been give everybody go. No badness. Hear me out. Well, me nah go do no music idolizing bad man. Me nah go do no music glorifying God man. Nobody feel me cause no do some gun song. But them the kind of music machine up the nation. Me say me nah go do no music idolizing God man. Me nah go do no music idolizing bad man. Well, nobody feel me cause no do some gun song. Them the kind of music machine up the nation. Me say them drop for them rifle, drop for me Bible. Circle them as me and three of me disciples. And from the myth, them point it on the stick. Backfire upon them and them same one get it. And all of the rebel you not have to touch it. Me burn out the bad mind them and hypocrite. Me say me nah go do no music idolizing bad man. Me nah go do no.
And I am not going to play no music idolizing Badman either. You get what I'm saying? I love that song here. Great message. So at this moment, I'm just going to big up all the queens them. Gonna know on yourself. Big up on yourself. Too much out of that kind of them. Big up all the queens. Big up all the kings. And thanks for your support. Keep on support. Because remember, as DJ Greg grows, you grows. Una there with me now. Una I'm look at handbag, King Kenny, big up yourself. Thanks for the link. I appreciate. Teamwork, Kim Kenny, make the dream work. You understand? And thanks to Kim Kenny because he's a great supporter of DJ Grace. And I will support him and continue to support him just the same. Big up yourself, King Kenny. Big up DJ Kev as well. And big up all of the DJ them because a lot of DJ that support me and come on my show as well and support the show. Big up on yourself. I'm not gonna start calling any name because right now I only just know say a beer love and teamwork make the dream work. So I'm gonna love you now and leave you and enjoy the rest of your Sunday here. Enjoy the rice and peas and whatever. All right. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. And the Tookoff show. It's the Blazing Monday. Bye.